You guys are really lucky. I have brought in the great and mighty, all-knowing, all-seeing Oracle, which is comprised of Chris, John, Roseanne, and Jessica. They're going to set up while I explain the game. This Oracle, all-knowing, almighty, all-seeing Oracle, can answer any question that's on your mind. It doesn't matter how personal it is or how out there it is, they can answer any question. And they answer it one word at a time. I will demonstrate. Great and mighty Oracle, when will I get my next raise at work?
You will get
your
raise
when
you
decide
to have a
big
fat
paycheck.
Oh. It seems counterintuitive, but I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust it. So that's the way it works. Who has a question for the Oracle? Any question whatsoever? Young lady, and then I'll get you two back there.
What is a chupacabra?
What is that chupacabra?
It is a
Animal
that
one
can
see
at the fair.
oh.
And only at the fair. Yes, in the back.
How do you eat an Oreo?
How do you eat an Oreo properly, great and mighty Oracle?
Well,
One
eats
and
Oreo
by
taking
the
top
off
and
taking
the
cream
out
with
your
tongue. Oh.
Pretty straightforward. You got a question?
What causes toenail fungus?
Ooh.
toenail
Fungus
is
caused
by
eating.
chupacabra.
We have time for another question or two. Who has a question? Who has a question for the Oracle? Yes, sir. You.
Will Timmy ever get out of the well?
Will Timmy ever get out of that well?
Timmy
Will
never
get
out
of
the
well.
Ooh, fatalistic. No, yes, sir.
When is a banjo the answer?
What? Say it again.
When is a banjo the answer?
When is a banjo the answer?
always.
All right, let's give it up for the Oracle. It is always the answer. True enough. Let's get set up for the dating game. And we're going to play the dating game. And for this, of course, we're going to go back to our special guest, Chris Edward. He's just going to sit there. Okay. Now, Chris, I know you're a happily married person. However, think back to those younger days many, many years ago, and think about when you were single, and when you might want to find a date for yourself. Can you do that?
I can.
All right. So, we know your name is Chris Edwards. We know you own Tucson Appliance and all that kind of stuff. Tell us a little bit about your hobbies. What do you do for fun?
I play golf,
Golf?
tennis,
Uh-huh.
and I work out.
What kind of workout?
A little bit of the full body workout.
Full body. Every person, you should see him. It's kind of amazing to watch. Full body workout. Okay, great. In thinking about someone that you would want to date, what are some of the qualities that you would like to see in that person?
Petite,
Petite?
talkative,
Okay.
and truthful,
Truthful?
and
And there's lots of ands.
there's going to be a lot of anything. Well, I mean, come on, who isn't? And let's see, and faithful.
Faithful. Petite, talkative, truthful, and faithful. Wow. That's pretty good. Often we get like,
We actually found one.
what are some of the qualities that are deal breakers?
Deal breakers
Deal
would be too aggressive.
Too aggressive. Can you define aggressive?
I've had it happen.
Really?
Let's see, too aggressive. That is tough, isn't it?
That is a little tough. That's okay. No, that's fine.
Deal breakers, chewing with your mouth open. Kind of turns me off, I guess.
Okay.
It's hard because I mean, I just.
You've got the perfect.
He has very low standards is what he's trying to say.
Somebody that needs too much attention.
Too much, okay, needy
Needy.
attention. Needy. Excellent, perfect. Okay.
One other thing.
Okay.
Somebody that not not just needy, but always wants to know where I am or what I'm doing.
Okay.
Control, yeah.
Controlling, okay, controlling needy, gotcha, excellent. All right, do you remember your first date?
I do.
Do you remember her name?
Heather.
Heather? All right. Chris, with your kind permission, we're going to find you a date.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the dating game. We've got a wonderful Tucson celebrity with us tonight. Let's give a big hand for Chris Edwards. I'm sorry we don't have the proper signed agreements for you to do that on stage tonight. So if you could do some kind of other gesture that would be appropriate, I don't want to have to pay royalties.
Well, that's my trademark. Okay, let me try something else. Hold on.
All right, that'll be fine. Well, welcome to the dating game, Chris. We've got some wonderful bachelorettes for you tonight, but we're going to introduce those in just a few seconds. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Chris, that we don't already know from your wonderful commercials.
Well, I have to be honest with you. This is actually my first time live on stage. Usually I'm in a small little closet with a green screen behind me and many different movie clips flying behind. So I actually feel a little bit nervous to be here, to be honest with you.
Well, that's good. That's good. Nervous can be harnessed energy, which we can turn into good, viable date energy.
And hopefully some sales.
Alrighty, Chris. Well, let's introduce you to these wonderful bachelorettes that you cannot see because we have this big wall that you can't see either.
That's like Z-Brick. I used to sell Z-Brick. I can get you a discount.
I'm sure you can, Chris. Thank you. Bachelorette number one, give us your name and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Helga, Finnish bodybuilder.
Helga, don't hurt yourself, please. Helga, did you happen to compete in the Olympics by chance?
Yeah,
What year?
last year.
Okay. Helga, let's see. Tell me a little bit about what kind of hobbies you're into.
I look at my body.
Okay, Helga, thank you very much. Have a seat, Helga. Helga from, where were you from again?
Finland.
Finland, thank you. Bachelorette number two, please tell us a little bit about yourself and your name.
Hi, my name is Susie Cream Cheese, and I am the world record holder for gum chewing for the longest amount of time. Anybody got any gum?
No.
All right, ladies, please, no fighting. I'm picking up your accent, talking to you.
She sounds like horses.
I eat horses for breakfast.
That would explain. So Susie, tell us how long, what is your record for the world's record for gum chewing?
7 years, 21 days, 33 minutes.
Well, that's excellent to hear. And would you like to say anything else about yourself? Tell us about your hobbies or anything other than gum chewing.
I collect figurines. There's nothing mean about you.
All right, well, thank you very much, Susie. And our third bachelorette, please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Mrs. Han. I work in a Chinese restaurant, and first husband died. I need a new stove.
Miss Han, is that right?
Lisa Han.
Miss Lisa Han. All
Lisa
right.
Han. You know English no good.
Lisa Han, what do you do for hobbies?
What a hobby.
All right.
What?
All right, thank you, Mr. Han.
on a date to a place to eat some food, what would you order?
Alrighty, excellent. Good choice. Kind of identify some personality traits. Helga,
Yeah?
would you like to answer the question for us?
I'd order meat.
I'm not even going to ask whether it's raw or well done. Alrighty. Susie Cream Cheese, what would you order at a restaurant if you were to go on a date with Mr. Chris?
I would order a beady salad with a little bit of dressing on the side.
And what would be your dressing of choice?
Vinegar and oil? I don't know. I never actually eat dressing.
Alrighty.
Done for rabbits.
Lisa Hahn, did I pronounce that right?
Mrs. Hanna, what's the matter with you?
What would you order from a restaurant if you were to be taken out to a restaurant?
No Vietnamese food.
No? Anything but?
Anything but.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Lisa Hahn. Chris, second question for these wonderful ladies, and I do use wonderful as a very generic term.
Well, you can use whatever you want, but evidently my trademark is not being able to be used, so let's just say, come down this weekend, I can make you a deal!
Right, okay. Let's go, question for the ladies.
Alright, bachelorettes. Consider my body to be a temple. I take very good care of it. I work out all the time. I enjoy P90X and yoga and Pilates. What do you do to keep fit?
Alrighty, excellent question. We'll start off with Susie. Tell us a little bit about your exercise regime.
Well, I have to keep my jaw in tip-top shape, so I often choose styrofoam and other inedible products.
Very nice. Alright, Miss Hahn, could you please tell us about your exercise regime?
Mostly I chop up vegetables. And sometimes I have to kill a cat.
I guess they got me back out in the press, right?
Number 14 on the lunch menu.
Good old stereotypes. Speaking of stereotypes, Helga, please tell us about your...
P90X for citizens. I'm some bears.
There are bears in Finland?
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Thank you for controlling the bear population of Finland. One more question. We're that shape. This is getting figured out.
Did I tell you aggressive women scare me?
No, you did not.
Aggressive women scare me.
Me too.
Seem to share a little common with one of these ladies. But okay, third question.
All right. Bachelorettes, I enjoy the people that I date to be witty and have sparkling conversation. I consider myself to be articulate, well-spoken, and an excellent conversationalist. My own self, if I do say so myself. So, if we were to have a conversation about the deepest, darkest longing that's in your soul, what would it be?
Misa Hahn, deepest, darkest conversationalist piece, what would you share with your date?
Very important to meditate each morning. Bring peacefulness to soul.
That's actually kind of surprising. Okay. Excellent. Very nice. Helga, a little bit about your deep, dark, longing conversational speech.
Yes, but my body. Look at it. It is poetry. Yeah, I write poetry too.
You write poetry?
Yeah.
Would you like to give us a sample of that poetry?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Look at my body.
Thank you very much, Helga. And finally, Susie. I know you're a little scared right now, but that's okay. Hey, easy girl, easy girl. Tell us a little bit about your deep, dark, longing conversation.
Hey, Ken, I just realized I'm shallower than a kiddie pool. I have no depth. Oh, maybe that's my depth, to find depth. My depth is to find depth.
All right.
I haven't answered that question well at all, have I?
Well, would you like a second shot?
I don't think so because I have no depth and I don't have it. My deepest, darkest thing is to find the world's tastiest bubble gum.
All right. Chris, you've given wonderful 3 questions, and we've gotten somewhat adequate answers. Are you ready to pick your date?
I think I have made my choice.
Too bad! You don't get to pick. The crowd gets to pick your date! Fine round of applause. Let's start out, first of all, with Miss Helga! Miss Susie! And finally, Miss Hyde! Helga! Miss Hyde! Chris, would you like to meet Miss Hyde?
Would I ever?
And please hide your cats.
Can I make you a deal on an oven? I know that you need one.
We'll get you her number later.